Hey, what's up? It's Alyssa from Mixed Up Money, and today I'm gonna give you the #1 tip that has helped me save mad money. Before I go any further, yes, I realize that it is Crazy Hair Day. It is also Wear the Biggest Blanket Scarf You Own Day, and because of that, I think you should give me a subscribe. Just one little tap on this big red button. Just a little love tap. Now that we've got that over with, let's jump in. During my time paying off my debt, I cut myself off cold turkey from spending any money or going to the mall. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but it definitely was one of the biggest reasons why I finished paying off my debt as quick as I did. I also still really avoid the mall for a bunch of reasons. But at the time when I cut myself off cold turkey, I avoided teaching myself the coping mechanisms I needed for stopping spending money and realizing when I need to spend money. Instead of doing that, I just stopped everything. It definitely worked for me, but it isn't realistic for most people, so I'm not gonna come here and be like, hey, yeah, just don't spend money for a year on your favorite things. Because like 9 times out of 10, you'll be like, okay, well, I just really need this lipstick. So there is one thing though that works for most people, and that is the 24-hour rule. What's the 24-hour rule, you ask? It's basically giving yourself 24 hours to sit on it, think on it, eat on it, drink on it. Basically just decide whether this item is something you really need. How do you decide if it's worth purchasing? Is this the best possible version of this product? Example, I bought this juicer after a lot of research. Will I use this product or item for its full dollar use? Example, this bodysuit cost me $15. and I've already worn it like 150 times. Per dollar per use? Bingo! Is this item going to appreciate or depreciate? Example, this couch will never increase in value, but this stock, it will. Come on guys, this is like the best joke I've ever made. The least you could do is laugh, okay? Do I own something similar? Oh look, a million black t-shirts. I obviously need another one. Lastly, and most importantly, do I need this item? Shopping is one of the worst things to do if you're on a tight budget. Why? Because the basic identity of shopping is to walk in, purchase the item, walk out. There's really no deliberating other than the,
does this make me look fat?
To the sales associate. Most of the time you go there expecting to spend money. How much? No one knows. Probably not even you. The reason you need to use the 24-hour rule is basically just to give yourself some deliberating time. More often than not, it's gonna help you avoid spending that money at all. You'll probably forget about that item within 24 hours time, and if you don't, then you obviously really need it, or really want it, and that's fine too. Obviously this rule only works for big purchases or like fun purchases. It's not exactly a, do I need this rice for dinner this week? Like obviously you're gonna need the rice, but it's still good to consider whether this item is positively or negatively affecting your budget. After all,
every dollar you spend on one thing is a dollar taken away from the other thing.
Albert Einstein. I'm just kidding, don't use that quote from Albie. We're on a first name basis. Okay, that's literally all I have for you guys today. Before you buy something crazy like $260 pair of Yeezys that you're too old to be rocking. Holy f***, did I just say rockin'? If you want to hear a little bit more about my experience with shopping and a little bit about my minor addiction to shopping when I was younger, please check out the link that I'm posting below for you. I'll also post my social media links below, and if you like this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week.